We all want the soft life, the comfort, the aesthetics, but sometimes the math just isn't mathing. Sometimes your account balance just looks at you and is like, yo, please be serious. And sometimes it's made 10 times worse when you open Instagram or even in real life and you see everyone else seemingly living your dream life while you're calculating if you can afford meat in your stew today. Hello, 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 and welcome back to Anywho, the podcast. To help me figure out if we're delusional or just ambitious, I have the usual suspect. I already introduced her, but she did some technical issues and left again, and then she made us start from the beginning again. But Aisha is
I'm
back
so
finally.
sorry. Hi guys. It's good to be back. It's been such a long time. And then Michael took my spot,
Oh
but
my god.
whatever. I'm back, so yeah.
Okay, please be vigilantly black. We don't want to hear. If you leave again, we're going to continue without you.
Oh
I said
no,
I'll
And
no.
flog
of
her.
I
course,
would
yeah,
never. I
as
know Michael is looking forward to that. It would not happen.
yeah. Well,
We'll
as
see.
as you probably figured out by now, Michael is also here. Yay, Michael.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Your preferred co-host apart from Aisha. She's not. Yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
please rest. Rest.
Oh God. Okay, okay. Well, today we're gonna be talking about something, as I introduced in the topic. But let's start with the obvious. We all want comfort. We all want AC. We want convenience. We want nice food. We want kini,
Hmm.
everything. We want nice, a peaceful life. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Wanting comfort doesn't make you lazy or unserious. It just makes you human. So I have a question for us just to start, just to kick this off on a light note. Okay. What is the most unnecessary thing you've bought recently just because you felt like you deserved a treat?
Mm. Michael, go first. What I think.
Wow, you guys see what she's doing? Like, who does that? Later now, Abdulaziz will say
Oh
ladies
my
first.
goodness.
Okay. Let me see. Well, nothing is coming to my mind but the highest because I went home for Christmas and my brother indulged me in something rather sweet. So, but it wasn't serious. It's just a can of milk with two sachets of milk and then with a biscuit digestive. So what you do is you just put the liquid milk and you put the sachet two milks together and then you put the digestive inside and you take it without added water. Although for now I feel that's like the most unnecessary thing I did, which I enjoyed at the end, but vanity
Wait,
stuff.
you
But
said your brother treated you. Were you the one that paid for it?
no, 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 he indulged me, sorry. I'm the
Oh,
one that
okay,
paid.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay.
that's like I learned it from him. That's what he does.
Okay, I see. For me, it's also
Yeah,
food related, cause I
I
can't
think
think
most
of
likely.
anything. Um, it's
Wow,
like
does that mean we're broke? This
we are
sounds like a
not
broke
broke.
person.
This is the this we're talking about soft life, and we have people from
Yeah,
all walks of life. We have two
yeah,
broke
true.
people and one rich person in the form of Aisha. So
Where's the rich
Wow.
person? Let me
we'll
let me
have all
talk
the
now. Let me say
perspectives.
my thing. So I feel like soft life doesn't have to be grand. Yeah, it depends on
Yeah.
wherever you are in life. So now our whole soft life is this food that we're buying, and we think, oh my goodness, we're doing something. Because to me, I want to say it's a couple of unnecessary sweet things that I've gotten recently. But
Uh,
if it's with regards to food, I would never call it unnecessary. I wouldn't call it, to me, if it's something I'm eating, forget, I will spend my last dime and it is not unnecessary and I
Wow.
will be okay with myself. I
mm,
will be
I,
fine. So
that's actually
besides
factual.
Abdulaziz,
that,
you are
My
right.
my my, my
One rich
what am I
person
right
here.
about? But
Aisha is the rich person.
oh
my own food
no, it's not.
unnecessary. The only reason I would call it unnecessary is because of how much it costs. I could totally have gotten
Mm.
less, like I could have spent less, but randomly. But it was the I came back from work five
Mhm.
whatever. I was famished. I was on site all day. I couldn't eat on site. I didn't carry food, and I was
Hmm.
hungry. everything was just piling up. And on my way there, old like I had the conviction like someone who has decided he's going to murder someone and it's like, yes, I'm gonna go kill this person. That's how I just decided
Mm.
I'm gonna spend money and buy food, I beg, and eat good.
Let's go,
And
let's
that's
And
go.
valid. That
my
is
whole
so
time
valid
there,
to me.
and my whole ride back home, I was just thinking what I'm going to order, and then I went there and then I bought food, and next thing I knew, I spent seven
Ah,
thousand, and I was like, damn.
what's the
I
good food? You must
mean,
tell us that good food.
and
You know what?
please, and I'm sure
Actually,
after
I
you
think
had the food,
Aisha once
you
told me.
felt better. What?
Aisha once told me something. I don't know if it's from Aisha or someone else, but
What
someone
was
once
that?
said the worst feeling or the worst way to like the worst loss you can have is wasting your money on food that isn't good,
That you don't enjoy.
that you don't enjoy.
Oh,
I would agree
that
with
would
that.
hurt. That would hurt.
That
My
hurts a lot.
goodness.
Most fortunately, it wasn't that bad. But
Was
you
Okay.
it
know, for
that bad? So it was
10K,
bad, just not that bad.
yeah, well, I don't
More
know.
if it
I
was
felt it
bad
was
and you
my
spent
choice.
10K for them.
Exactly. For 10K, I was expecting
Mm.
something holy. But after I finished eating and my belly was full, I was like, oh, Alhamdulillah, I'm full. Nah, that was nice. That was money well spent.
So no one amongst us like could just go and buy like an iPhone 17 and just be like, oh well, I just be like, you know,
Big
ready?
purchase. That's a big purchase. That is, very,
Okay.
very.
But some
Uh,
people would do that and like it's just life.
uh,
That is quite the purchase indeed. But I know, so yeah, definitely there's an Elon Musk out there who would definitely do that because he has a lot of money just sitting around. It's like, oh, iPhone
exactly. So people
17,
go
and then
big
he buys it.
purchases. They buy a car, buy a phone,
Yeah,
stuff. But
you might
for
be
us,
like,
it's
oh.
food. Yeah.
But all of that leads me to a question actually. When you get money and you just start spending things frivolously, is that how you say the word frivolously? Extravagantly.
Yeah, frivolously.
Any case,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
as you
frivolously.
mentioned, as you mentioned, Aisha, when you're
Mm-hmm.
spending money on food, it's like there's no, it's always a good cause.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
would you say is the difference between a good cause and just being financially irresponsible? Like, I said for me, it's because I spent way too much money on the food. And then it just made it maybe it was
Very.
irresponsible, maybe it was worth it. I don't know.
It's a very, very thin line, I believe. You know, because
Yeah.
I would say as long as it makes you happy, as long as you're fine, you do it and you're good, you know, then it's okay.
Yeah.
But then
But then
the feeling would probably only last for a moment. And then when your eye clears and you spent all your
Everywhere go
money on
first
something
blow.
irrelevant, then you come and sit down and start to look at things.
I think for the first time I'm going to agree with Aisha here that it's a very thin line.
saying that for the
Because
first time.
there I think I could even see there is no such thing as an irresponsible, what you call it, um spending, or how did you put that?
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly financial
Yeah, because
irresponsibility.
for instance, the only time that you realize that you are irresponsible with money is when you are broke. So, for instance, now, when you just finish spending that money on something, at that period, it might not seem to you as a mistake or being irresponsible. But when you get to times where you actually don't have money in your account, then you start remembering and being like, oh, I guess that was a bad choice. Why? Because you no longer have that much money. But if you
Yeah.
still had money in your
Exactly.
accounts, you won't be like, oh well, yeah. So I feel yeah, it only happens when you are now broke, then you see it as
Mm,
irresponsible.
the clarity sits
That's
in.
my thoughts though.
You're trying to
Everywhere
Exactly.
first
calculate the
blow.
next meal, and then you realize, oh flip, I might have spent way too much money that one time.
Exactly.
Hmm. Because can you really call it irresponsible spending? Just like you said, if you have a lot in the bank left, if I'm buying a house in this
Exactly.
island or I'm buying a car in that country, whatever, if there's still so much left in my account, is it really irresponsible spending? You
So I
know?
guess
You get
financial
it.
Mm,
irresponsibility for the mathematicians in here is directly
Mhm.
proportional to how much money is left in the account.
Bam. That's
mm,
that's that's
that is
mathematical.
That's mathematics for you. So if you want to make a decision
Yes.
next time and you're wondering if this is a financially responsible or not, just put the X, put the Y. Is the money left in the account high or low? If it's high, then
mm-hmm,
yeah, man.
mm-hmm,
Don't know.
Because sorry, can I add this just to like solidify that?
What you wrong, yo?
Like, yeah, because it's just like, for instance, you bought like a new Mac computer, yeah, with let's
Mm-hmm.
say 90% of the whole money in your account, or even 95%. At that time, maybe like 2 months after, and you haven't probably had a gig that will bring that back. In your own mind, you would be like, whoa, I think I was irresponsible. But the
Yeah.
laptop in
oh
itself is
no,
not a bad,
oh, it is a
sorry,
bad
is
thing
that?
when you're spending 90% of your money. It is that one, financial irresponsibility starts from
Is it,
taking out
are you
90% of
serious?
how much you have to buy a Mac. What the hell?
Okay,
And then you're left with
so
10% and a nice
now
laptop. That's
you see,
crazy. That is very crazy.
Abdulaziz, are you seeing something? So I feel it
What am I
depends on the
seeing?
person. So for instance, now it depends on what's important to you now. That's what you use also to measure. For instance, to
Yeah,
Aisha, I don't
true.
really think a Mac is really in her own
It's
mind. She's not seeing
not
it
for
as.
us. For
But
us
to
that do
me,
No,
the
it's
yo,
computing
Aisha,
part.
important. I'm just saying that
I
it
can take
doesn't matter what it is,
110%.
whether it's a car or a house, if you're, unless if like the return, say you already have a job.
Mm,
Yeah, you have a job,
yeah.
it's a steady pay. Let's say they're not firing you. This is a contract, they
I
cannot
th-
fire
I
you in the next year or two.
Can I ask you
And
a
now you
question
need that
to
I
laptop to
think
Aisha?
work.
that's the
Then
key
that's
thing there.
that's
What you're
reasonable.
using the laptop as the job. Like, as he mentioned,
That's
Exactly.
what
he said
so
you
then
don't
that's
get a gig.
reasonable. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't
So
get
to
the first part.
Aisha, yeah,
Add that
Aisha,
again.
I still want to ask you a question though. So Aisha, you have
Yeah.
no phone. You have like, let's
Mm-hmm.
say you have no phone. You haven't had phone for like 3 months. Well, let's be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And you get money, yeah? You get money.
Mm-hmm.
Would you spend 90% of your money to buy a new phone?
If I'm not using the phone for something that will bring the money back, I cannot take out
Yeah.
more than 50% of the money in my hand to buy that phone. It's not possible.
Would would you do that for
Mm.
food?
Oh yes, because I
Abdulaziz,
have
you
to
see, it
survive.
depends on what's
No, first,
important.
food is important to wait. I have to survive. Now I'm not taking out 50% of the money. I'm not going. Let's say the money is 100,000. I'm not going to go and spend 3,000 on food now. But over time, if I spend 2,000 today, 3,000 tomorrow, at least I'll be surviving. I'm keeping myself alive. That's the difference. Food will
So
keep me
basically, to
alive.
put it this
You
way,
get
if
me?
we let's say
Phone is
we
not
are
keeping me alive.
given how expensive life as a Nigerian is right now, let's say you have 100K and you want to buy a phone of 90K, would you? And then if you had 10K in your account and you had to buy food for 9K, like there was no other option, like the only food you can buy is 9K. So you would take the first one, you would take the food one and you wouldn't take the phone one.
Yeah, I mean, I have to see tomorrow. And if I buy this one now and I die this night, what's gonna happen? Please,
Aisha,
unless
I
if
don't
I
think
eat and I'm
Yeah.
people die
okay,
in a
I
day
would
for
die.
not
I
eating.
would, I would. No,
But
no, 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 no. At
okay,
least
Aisha,
if I eat,
I
I'll
won't
be
dwell on
okay.
this, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I won't dwell on this. Let me just say this and I'll leave it. For instance, if you spend that 9K on food, when you eat it now,
Hmm.
that's all. And when you spend that
Hmm.
9K on a phone or a laptop or 90K, you still have that laptop.
Yeah, how are you going to put in airtime in the laptop or the phone, data, or what exactly are you doing? Taking pictures and looking at yourself?
Oh wow. So
Because
so that's what we're going
because
to do. So
I
how
like
because
I
you
like
have
that
okay,
to you
point
now
have
we
from
to
said
factor
food.
Aisha.
a lot of things. You have to factor a lot of things. It's not just, I mean,
Hmm.
Okay, let me
I
decide to
like
leave
that
same thing
it
with
last
at
buying
point
a
from
car. If
Aisha.
you have if you
Yeah.
have if you have no means to maintain the car, why are you spending 90,000 out of your 100,000 to buy the car? If something should happen to the gearbox tomorrow, what the hell are you going to fix it? If something should happen to that laptop that you bought for 90,000 naira, that Mac, How are you gonna fix it? How are you going to buy a charger? Hmm?
Well,
I
you would
really
figure
wish a
it
Mac
out.
was 90K at this point, but yeah, let's just move on.
As you get it. So you get what I'm trying to say.
Well,
You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
it's
yeah.
yeah, I do.
yeah.
If you okay, I guess our mathematical equation from earlier needs add we need added factors to modify things, because
Mm-hmm.
if it's
I
going
Mm.
to leave
think
you with
so.
less money, but then what you're buying is something that are gonna get you money, like investing in your business or something like that,
Yeah,
and you're confident to some
Yeah.
degree, then you can't really say it's a financially irresponsible just because you don't have money in it.
Yeah.
yep.
The next thing that stems from this is
Why are you laughing
someone,
first?
Elon Musk. Nah, I just remembered my example from earlier. Elon Musk just saw iPhone 17 randomly, but Elon Musk happens to be like your acquaintance or something, and you just saw Elon Musk randomly. Your friend Mr. Elon just went and bought iPhone 17 randomly and didn't do anything with it. So be honest. When you see, well, imagine Elon Musk is our age, by the way, not the billionaire that he is. If you see like
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
someone your age balling out like that, whether it's online, the Instagrams, whatever social. Oh my God, LinkedIn. I don't know if you guys use LinkedIn, but like it feels like everyone on LinkedIn is
Uh,
successful.
LinkedIn
okay, I get that
I don't
part.
know the word. LinkedIn is a crazy place, please.
It is a
I'm a
crazy place, man.
multifaceted
It is.
CEO of 5 companies.
Yes. Oh my God,
Oh my
LinkedIn.
God, that is
But
valid. Oh my goodness.
yeah, anyways, whatever you see someone your age balling, what would you say? It does it motivate you, or the opposite, that it depresses you? The negative thoughts that might linger. Oh my God, look at that guy. He's buying iPhone 17 randomly, and that type of thing.
Mhm.
So, Aisha, you want me to go first or you want to attack it?
Yeah, you can go first. You can go first.
Okay, yeah. So I won't say depressing. I would use the word envy. I
Yeah,
ain't
that's
gonna
where my
lie, bro.
negative thoughts.
Okay, yeah, true, true, true. So to be honest, yeah, it starts from envy. But
Yeah,
I then now think of pushing that energy towards the good aspect. Because, normally, not, well, there are different kinds of people. But for me, it starts with envy. I'm like, whoa, okay. There are expectations that you also have, especially probably someone that you school together, probably secondary school, and they're already,
yeah,
doing some crazy stuff. It starts from envy. I'm like, whoa, okay. Well, now that I'm thinking of it, I would agree with the depressing because you now start thinking down on yourself and you're like, wow, what have I been
yeah,
doing? I'm supposed to be there actually. But then
yeah,
thinking of it that, okay, everything is by turn and if you work towards it to be cool. So I now turn on being happy. And I even comment, you see this, I'm literally seeing someone's post on Instagram. That's like a class friend of mine. Like I'm literally seeing the post, and I was like, "Yo, this is really cool," and reshared it. So it was,
yeah.
happy for others so that they'll be happy for you too.
I think for me it would be a similar thing. It starts with uh, it's in a perfect world you would just see it and be like, oh, I need to do better immediately. But
Mm,
we're trying to reach that perfect world, and then right now we're not there yet. But
yeah,
for me, it would be, oh, wow, this person has made it, and look at me here. But as you said, from then it goes into, I guess, okay, well, I'm gonna do, I can do it too type of thing. Motivate yourself,
in
based
it.
on that thing you've seen.
Hmm. I guess for me, it's more the way I have channeled my brain to work these days. Seeing things like that, it's not, I wouldn't use the word envy, but
Okay.
it's first of all, people will, oh my goodness, go on different journeys. And then I start to think for them, well, let's say before they got to where they are, let's say it's
Yeah,
people that, I went to school with or whatever, they must like their journey. some people, you hear the stories, you, of course, where they are now is like so wonderful, but you would
Yeah.
not want to take on that journey that they went on to get to where they are, even though the end, is so beautiful and stuff. But you think of what they went through, like, okay, hold on. Mm-mm. Some people did not even get there through clean means. These people stole this
Mm,
money, or
they did Yahoo Yahoo.
got the money out of other people. Just very nasty way. Some
Yeah.
some people, it's not even, with full conviction that they're only
Mm,
there because they spammed somebody out of it, or they're only there because let's just say the easiest one would be okay because their parents paved the way, and that one's nice. That one's nice because
yeah, yeah,
hmm,
yeah,
yeah. But aside that, the rest, I mean, some have it easy too, I guess. But I just, it's hard. This, I don't like to, the only thing that gets to me is like education. So this one has a master's, this one is doing the PhD. My goodness, when you're doing so well education wise,
Are
it's
you
like,
serious?
oh,
Like that's what gets
it's
you?
beautiful. And no,
I
that
said
one is
that's
inspiring. That one, wait,
okay, Nadia. Hello, have fun. Oh, I think this is God giving me a sign to see what I want to see now, please. Ha ha ha. Wait, did you see like it's education aspect that gets her? Okay, that motivates her or what? Like
yeah,
she's
like
happy for the
us
yeah.
nerds, we are
No,
really
no,
seeing
is
someone our age doing.
yeah, like the
Basically, let me put it this way. Let me
yeah.
just let me I don't know what Aisha is per se, but I'll try and
Okay,
explain it on her behalf.
okay, I'm listening.
We spent 7 years in school.
Same with me.
Yeah, so we would Abdulaziz Abdul Wahab had a dream. And my dream
I have
involved
a dream.
having I have a dream. And my dream
oh
involved
my
having
goodness, I
multiple
got disconnected.
degrees.
I did not even realize. Mm.
It
Oh
was God.
yeah. Aisha, I'm
It was
trying to
God's
speak on your
plan.
behalf. He was wondering
What
why
did you say?
you were prioritizing. You know what? Just speak on your behalf. He is asking you education
Why what?
high why
Oh, I think
education is
I
what
was
gets to
saying
you.
that and then I got cut off. Because for education, at least for the most part, it's what is validated. Like it's what you do by yourself with your
Hmm.
brain, with your, like, if you put in the effort. We can see that you actually went to school, you did the studying, you did the research, you have not the one that it was given to you very easy. It wasn't dashed to you. You did not scam people out of it. It wasn't, like you.
Take a
Something you
deep
did
breath.
yourself.
Yeah.
Something you did yourself, and then this is proof of what you've done, and it's just impressive, really impressive, really, really impressive. Whatever
Oh,
degree, it's just impressive. If
okay.
it's the car, I get a car
Uh,
today. Somebody could dash me the car. It could come
yeah.
that easy.
Mr. Beast
If it's
could
a
give you a
phone,
million dollars.
somebody's father can
Amen.
get to them the phone. Some people work and then they get it too. Yeah, but it's just, I feel, education,
Can I?
what is it, educational validation, whatever. It's just,
Yeah.
there's,
Okay.
it's just the, it's just,
I want to bring a view. I like bringing views to your words, Aisha. I want to bring another
okay.
perspective to it.
Let us see your
So now,
view.
I feel in the aspect of education here, something that might
Mm-hmm.
make people to now, because now it's now in the aspect of like you having a positive feeling for them, right? Kind of being happy
Mm-hmm.
with them or proud of them. And I feel it's
Mm-hmm.
because in the education aspect, it can be calculated. What I mean by that, for instance, they go for a higher degree and it takes like 3 years or wait, how many years does it take averagely? 3 to 4, yeah?
4 to 5.
Like let's say apart from okay, let's say 4 to 5. Like apart from our degree now, like
Oh, okay.
the
All of
normal
us
degree, going for
Masters.
engineers.
masters or PhD, yeah, going for your masters or PhD. How long does it take
Okay.
Oh yeah,
averagely?
that's like
Masters is
two
one
two
to two
years ish,
years.
1 to 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
PhD is
So
3 years sometimes.
yeah.
So,
So I feel for that one, the reason why we might be okay with it is because we can literally, like the way you said, using their mind. Like using, we know that you use your brain, but I feel it's also because of time. We know that, oh, okay, you actually spend this number of years to do this. Now, the reason why we might not feel somehow, we can be like, oh, okay, I could have actually done that too by giving you 1 year. But I feel it irks us when we feel like there is a hidden advantage, even though there isn't. So let's say, for instance, now the person got PhD, but did it in the United States of America or something. So now, like, now
Mm-hmm.
that's a different thing. You did it in another country, not just where we school together. So I feel that's where now an added, since you had an added advantage, we come from a point of envy, like, well, because I can't do that, that's why, you now feel some way towards them. I don't know if it's making sense.
I get your point. I get your point.
I'm not sure if
Aisha
I
doesn't
agree
get
because
me.
even if you
that's
get your
an
PhD
added
in Ibiza area, it's still you've done a
that's
thing.
an
So
added
you know.
dimension to what Aisha was mentioning though. It's like for her
Yeah,
it's mainly
Hmm.
just focusing on the education itself. Even if you went to the moon,
yeah,
Right.
she's
Thank
still,
you.
wow.
as long as having after you
Like
got
it's
to the moon
still.
and then you actually did
Yeah,
the studying yourself while you're on the moon and all of that, it would be like yay. And that's cool, that's cool. And I like that actually because I think that's another aspect, the time thing. Because with getting money, it's like when am I gonna get the money? If I work hard,
yeah,
is it tomorrow or next tomorrow? But with this, it's like I'm gonna study, exams is at the end of the month. When I do that, I'm gonna get my certificates. I'm cool.
Yeah, structure.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
structure. We like a bit of structure in our life.
I do. But in the
Michael.
end, I guess it's still nice to want all these things. We
Yeah,
still when you see
definitely.
people have certain stuff, of course, I guess human nature. You want that to you hope and pray, you work towards it.
Yeah.
There's no envy, there's no whatever. Well, envy is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one where
yeah.
I'm like, okay, that would be nice if I have it too, yeah? Or
Envy is one of the deadly sins.
okay, so it's like, oh, I don't want
so
them to have
deadly.
it, I'll rather I have it. That's
exact
envy. Oh no, no,
exact
that's
I think
trash.
wait, is that
Michael, why
envy?
did
Michael, what's
you
envy? Wait,
no?
what's envy actually?
In
Now that I'm
my,
thinking about
Michael.
it, what that envy means.
for my own definition, I would say
Hmm.
Abdulaziz has a girlfriend that I wanted to be mine, and then I see him with the lady, and they are now eating it at a
That
restaurant. I'm
is
now like,
envy. That is
wait now, calm
envy
down
because
now.
you want
Yes,
her to leave him
yeah,
and be with
I'm
you.
defining it for you. Exactly, exactly. That's envy. I'm like, no, Abdulaziz
No,
doesn't deserve
that's
this lady.
nasty.
She's mine. She's supposed to be for me. That's
No,
envy.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
That's nasty. No,
Oh,
no, no.
that is quite
Yeah,
extreme.
but
Envy
that's
is
the
too
thing
much.
now. Like,
That's the reach. Like it's me. No, no, no. It's okay to want. Like, okay, this person has this. Oh, it would be nice if I have it too, but not to the point where it's okay. I don't want them to
wait,
have it. Oh, okay, them having it is now doing it.
Oh, I can hear Michael's brain turning. It just realized something.
It's okay if they have it, especially if they've not gotten
did
it
I
through
actually
any
realize
bad
something?
means.
That's true, though. It's actually extreme, but I'm feeling we're actually denying. Okay, if
Denying our
would
inner
would you just
voice
call the
thoughts.
want? Yeah, like it's going deeper now because thinking of it, is that what we actually like seeing someone with something before the envy even starts? It's because you want something like that, right? Not if someone had, I don't know what the good example is, but if someone achieved something great and to you it's not really something like the way you talked about dedication now, to you it's like a good thing, like it's not something you would be like,
Mhm.
you I don't know if you understand, like for you to get to a point of envy it has to be something that you also want, like something that is important to you, something
To
that
such
feels
a
like an
degree.
achievement to you also. Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
okay.
Okay,
know.
So, for
okay.
example,
Wait, wait. Let's go with okay.
this classmate
Wait,
of
wait, wait, I
yours
want to enter
that
this.
this classmate of yours that you went to
Okay,
the same
what
school
if your
with.
classmate is listening to this podcast? Don't expose me, brother. But I'm
This is a
listening, let's go.
Wait.
metaphorical. This is a
Let me use a
metaphorical
very
classmate.
okay.
Okay, Aisha, let's
Aisha,
just hear your point instead.
I was going to
yeah.
say we should use something that everybody wants, for example, money.
Everybody wants money. Okay,
This
I was gonna use money
person, let's
exactly.
just say
So your
there's somebody
classmate,
that has a lot of money. Okay.
yes.
Mm,
So Aisha, I'm gonna use your example of the education thing because it kind of leans into it as well. Because okay, your classmate
Okay.
from whatever, from way back when, a hypothetical classmate. We're not calling out anybody. And this
nice to
classmate back when you were in the classmate era, they were a bit of a delinquent, for lack of a better word.
oh,
And
okay.
the kind of person whom you wouldn't expect. I wouldn't say expect,
To go far
but
in life school.
the reason I say we're going to reference Aisha because Aisha, when you said the good thing about education is that you get it by yourself, like your hard work type of thing. Um, so
Mhm.
in this scenario, this person, like at that point in time, you know them to be this way, and then bam, fast forward to today, you see them and and they are the way that they are, and you can't help but feel, oh, that this person like really maybe their grandparents just gave it to
Ooh,
them,
okay,
that type of thing.
okay.
That
Or
maybe
they
that
kick
type
their
that
way.
that's that specific way. Maybe they cheated somebody. Maybe they whatever. It's all a bit of a maybe, and that in that thought there is where the envy could be.
Okay, yeah. I agree with that. But also, I understand you, Aisha, and I agree with you. The aspect like not wanting something from people to the point that you don't want them to have also. You should
Yeah.
also be like, oh,
Right.
you have that. That's nice. I would also want to have that, but we can all have
Exactly,
that.
you get. Not the
Yeah.
one that,
Yeah.
oh, they must
You
not come
want
from
it
this.
all for
I
yourself.
want it.
Like me now.
Unless if it's the
But
girlfriend one,
oh my God.
that one pass out.
Exactly. No, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. That there are some things that you can't have two of them. Like money now, everybody can have money. But you can't have the same lady.
Uh-huh.
You can
Abdulaziz,
have
give
the
my
same
babes.
lady.
Give my babes out. Wait, did you say well? Please, if you have a solution to this, I would love to hear that. Is there a solution to like
Well,
having the same lady
mm,
if they are twins?
Uh,
huh.
oh, Michael, before we proceed,
I
could
don't
you
know
step,
one.
could you move your mic just like 1 inch away from your mouth?
Okay, yeah, I saw it entering the red zone. I shout a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah. No, not even the shouting.
Okay,
It was going that type of
clipping.
thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
So
Mhm.
anyways, it's a it's a funny thing you mentioned girlfriend, because one thing about girlfriends, or so I've heard from the millions of men that I hear
So you've
talking
heard.
about girls,
Okay.
Now
that I've heard
statistics
talking
you do.
about girls, and also
Interesting.
from the
Okay.
internet, and they all seem to say something. They're like, there's this Hausa
What do they
song.
say?
I can't remember the
Hmm.
Hausa song. Oh my god, something
Ke
about
nake gani, ke
a
nake
yanzu
gani.
ba sa ƙaunanka sai da kuɗi ake ƙaunanka or something like that.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
For
Who the
Interesting.
listeners who
hell
don't
sang
speak
that
how,
song?
I don't know, bro.
Video
Probably
to
some
video.
Hausa guy. For listeners who don't know what I just said, I said a girl won't love you unless you have money or something like that.
Oh, money, yeah.
Anyways, we're not gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
into that.
Most of the time.
The point I want to touch on is, as men, there's a societal prejudice. Should I call it a prejudice or an expectation?
Ooh,
Where
fancy
you
word.
don't. There's a pressure for you to just look like you've made it financially.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm,
So
To
as
look
a
like,
fellow guy,
ah.
I don't know how Aisha
Mhm.
could contribute to this conversation, but as a fellow
Mm.
guy, do you feel this pressure at all, either within the men yourself or just
mm.
in general, just because?
Okay, okay. Okay, you seeing this, let me tell you the first thing that entered my head. Yeah, picture this. Okay, you said you don't go to CDS that much, but being at CDS, bro, do you know the number of ladies that are selling things and they come to you and you are like, yo, I don't have one. And they are like, you're a guy or you are like with a female friend of yours and they are like, buy something for her now. Bro, both of you are receiving the same 77K. And you tell them that, oh no, I can't buy. Won't you buy for this lady? Like the emphasis on, you being the
That
guy
actually
and she's the lady.
happens.
And they are like, wait, are you asking or you're confirming?
I'm asking, like I've never seen it, so I'm like, what?
Whoa. Wait, but you go for your CDS?
Yes, I do.
Why did you take time before before replying that, Aisha?
I go for CDS,
Okay,
please. I do go for CDS.
okay. And they've never do you walk around with some guys, at least a few friends?
Yeah, and I
Do they
mean,
sell
people
things?
buy stuff,
People sell
but
things at
I've
your
never seen
CDS.
like that interaction where it's like, oh, buy for her now. Oh, Sema, you don't have it.
Ooh,
I've never seen that.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. One last
Mhm.
thing. In your CDS, do like
Mhm.
people do coppers come and like sell things? Like coppers, do they sell
Yes.
their own things? Like someone selling
Yeah.
cakes, someone selling kunu.
Hmm.
Wow, top.
Hmm.
Well, I don't. I would invite you to my CDS one day. It
Hmm.
happens. It legitly happens.
Let
So
me
is
let
it
that's
me
just
is
drag
one
it
you
is
last
it
with the
thing
that
I'll
broke
say.
men you
rampant?
have there. You want to drag me to that place with broke men? Please.
Wow. What? Say, bro, are you seeing this? Abdulaziz, are you seeing
I
this?
literally just said, let me troll you. I literally just said.
Okay, nice one. I'm gonna let that slide. But yeah, there is a societal. I'm looking for the right word. But there is this position that the
Expectation.
society puts us. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Expectation.
Mm.
It's to a certain level, it's understandable, as being men and providers. But it sometimes it gets to an offensive level, and they still expect you to just accept it since you're a man.
As a
But this
guy.
pressure mainly comes when you're
Mm.
around, yeah. The pressure mainly comes when you're around other ladies. That's what I feel.
Mhm.
Mm, among
Yeah.
guys, it's all
Because I
chill.
don't
No
think,
one.
yeah, among guys now, you won't really be like, oh, I spent this thing on my
There's sons like as a man you should
yeah.
be what?
No,
Have
like
money,
the
be
the
stable.
I don't know how to put it now. In the aspect of
Just
parents,
because.
it's in the aspect of parents, it will be in a more reasonable way now. They'll
Yeah,
be like,
exactly. I
okay,
was
as
going
a
to
man,
say it's
you should
usually
think
that
of a
would
way to get a
come.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
theirs would
usually come
be
once
for a reasonable
marriage is in
responsibility.
question. It's like, oh,
Thank you,
as a
you are
man,
getting it.
you
But
should
like
take
in
care.
friends aspect and all this kind of unnecessary billing, it's in a more show off ish kind of vibe. And they are just like,
Okay, I
as a
get
man,
that. I get that.
me, you can't take care of your lady, how about now? That kind of stuff. So
Hey.
it's good to be single, like,
Mm.
me.
Well, actually, as a man, I agree with whatever Michael just said. Um,
Let's
but
listen
going
to
to the
Aisha's point of view.
yeah,
Oh my
Aisha's point of view,
goodness.
but not from the man's view. Obviously, we've heard a lot about the man. From the woman's
Yeah.
point of view, there's the so-called soft life aesthetic, the ones that you see on Instagram that are taking selfie in
Oh my
Dubai
God.
with their rich husbands and all of that.
Again, things
Yo.
like
Is
that. See,
that
social media is such a lie. We've had this social media conversation before. You see things like that, and you're like, "Oh my goodness, it's so cute, or it's so nice." Blah, blah,
yeah,
blah. People want that,
yeah. Do you
but
think it sets? Do
guys,
you think? Do
if
you
you
think it
But
flirt,
it
sets?
happens, though.
Do you
It
think it sets
happens. Like,
like
I'm sorry.
what is it
Okay.
called?
let
No, no,
Abdulaziz say,
go on. It happens. What happens?
Okay, sorry. Like, I recently, not too long, a friend of mine told me how they would travel. I'm from Mina, Niger State, how they would travel to Abuja just to go and chill. And this is like while we're still students at school. So in my mind that I was struggling from my parents' house, I'm like, some students were going to Abuja just to go and chill. I'm like, yo, and the bills were on the guys. Like you understand that kind of thing. I'm like, whoa, whoa.
I
you
get
calm
that.
down and
I was
start to
asked.
you first of all ask where are the guys seeing the money that they're using to spend. They're spending
Yeah.
like that on all these women to begin with. Now, if those guys come and
That's
tell you to
my
do the
yeah.
things they're doing, can you do it? If not,
Yeah.
sit where you are and continue your life, please. It's not that serious. It's
Face
not
your
that
front, Abby.
deep. At all.
I was
No,
gonna
but
ask
as
you,
yourself.
Aisha,
Yeah.
the Instagram where yada yada yada,
Uh-huh.
and how
Mm.
if it sets unrealistic standards for women, is like it's just making people feel
Definitely.
like failures if they don't have
A hundred
it
percent.
kind of leads into the men question, where if your man isn't sending you to Dubai. If he isn't buying you an iPhone, then it's like, oh, this
Ugh,
is a failure.
exactly. Oh my goodness. You see things like that, and you see things like that, and you go, "Oh my goodness, how wonderful! I want a husband like that." Yeah, yeah. Until you hear what happens in that home, outside, behind the scenes, behind the screen that you're seeing. Oh, okay, it's all nice. The 2 seconds video you've seen that they're in one nice mall, they're buying all the designer stuff, and if you're buying it, you don't know what's gonna happen. Is he even going to take her home? You don't know. When they get home, is
Mm.
he beating the living out of her? You do not know. All you're seeing
Ooh.
is that they're buying nice stuff and whatever. So just if you hear people's stories, you wouldn't want to walk in their shoes just because of just to get what they have in the end. I swear it's
Yeah.
people go through. Sometimes it's not worth it, and I'm not saying that
Yeah,
there aren't
honestly.
nice homes, people in nice relationships and still have all the money in the world. They exist, but how many? Guy.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't
I
know if
cannot be
either of
phased
you.
by these things. It's nice, yes, to have it. Yes, I agree. When you see it, it's nice, it's cute, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But please, once I scroll to the next one, I'm done. It doesn't linger. So yeah,
I
you
get you.
know,
I get you. So you wouldn't be expecting your man to buy you iPhone 17.
expecting. Up until I think last year or the year before. I have never expect. I was going to say I expected that. It's just that I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and I'm like, "Oh, people do that." But up until then, there was never an expectation for anybody to do anything for me. In my head, people that do things for me,
Oh,
my father, my brothers, full stop.
wow.
But then I had that conversation with my friend, and after I now got to understand him, so he was the one explaining and stuff.
Mm. I
Your
hope that
relationship
Wow,
with
friend
that's
somebody
doesn't
new
and the
listen to
guy
this.
information.
buys you
Seems
stuff,
interesting.
every other month they're sending you this, so they're doing that for like, oh, people do that.
Wow.
That's what's supposed to
Wow.
happen when
Yeah,
you're in it. Oh
it's
wow.
this
So
this is
yeah,
surprising to me
you know,
also.
you get that kind
Interesting.
of
Da 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 da.
So I'm
So
but
expecting
but
him
then
to
hopefully
be
like, I
wait
like
guess
for the
I guess it
best.
makes sense
not
to the
just on my daddy.
especially because even with the guys, as far as I know anyway, when people actually like women, relationships, whatever, it's easy for you to do things for them. They don't even have to ask whether if you can afford a car, you get them a car. If you can afford whatever iPhone 1 million, you get it for them. Like if I don't know, all this y'all complain when you're with women that you really, really like, it's not a big deal. People do it
It's not.
out
It's
of the
not a
goodness
big
of your heart. It's
deal.
not that serious.
It's not a
So when
big
they want
deal
to
if
come
it's
out to say,
coming
"Oh,
from the goodness of my heart. It's not a big deal when
Yeah,
it's coming
ex
from the
yeah,
yeah.
goodness of Michael's heart.
I
It only becomes
I
mhm,
agree.
anything if it's
mhm,
like an
Forced.
external expectation, like a force where you can
Yeah,
afford it or you
exactly.
cannot afford it or you should be getting me this and that,
Need,
that
yeah,
type
I
of thing.
want, yeah.
okay,
That's when
I
that's
can
when it
understand
starts.
that.
Yeah. There's this. I don't know if either of you listened to the podcast, but we had Sadia on an episode where she was talking about productivity,
Mhm,
and on it
mhm,
she spoke about how sometimes we set goals based on what we see on the internet, and how we
mhm.
shouldn't really be doing that. We should really set goals based on what you want and not what the world wants. That type of thing.
Mhm.
Mm,
So the world is
that's true.
telling you to want.
What the world is telling you to want.
The Matrix. I
Exactly.
see you're deep in it, Aisha.
Speaking
Because
speaking of what the world wants you to want versus what you actually want, what is
exactly.
one want, or what is one comfort? Let's say that that you would refuse to compromise on. Like for you, like this is like, I know we already know Aisha's own is good food. So you would refuse to
I
compromise
mean,
on this, even if you're broke. For me, I'm gonna start. For me, I don't want to say I would refuse to. It would be more so that if it came down to it, I would like, what's the word? Push, come push, or become shove. push or shove, I must find a way to get
Push
money.
when push comes to shove. Okay.
When push comes to shove,
So
that's
please
the
don't
word.
tell me it's a phone, internet, network, something.
Yeah, Aisha knows me very well.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh no.
I'm actually surprised. So like, wait, I'm confused on how to put it. So it's like if you could spend your last card on anything, is it like that's what will count for you? I mean, how? Please make me understand this. But I'm trying to understand this one, because like in Aisha's
It's
case, yeah,
it's
yeah, I understand
it's
it being like food, like you know, yeah, that's the holy grail. So like, please still make me understand the question.
Well,
he
for
said something
me,
he cannot compromise.
yeah,
Okay.
So it's
compromisation
not,
is the
you
key here.
know,
It's more like if I had my last card and I was starving, obviously I would buy food with it and then figure out. That's how I was like I would have to figure out how to like get money to buy internet to get internet. I've basically like molded my life so much so that it requires me to have internet a lot of the times. You know,
so you
sometimes you can
cannot
turn
go and
off
leave
your
us on an
data,
island.
you can turn off your
Mm.
data, like go and watch a movie on your phone, go and do this
Yeah.
or
Mm.
that. But for me, I want to read a book, nay. I want to watch a movie, nay. Everything I need to live stream it or just stream it. Uh, it's just that's just the kind of life I've built. So data has now become very crucial. I forced it on myself,
Mm.
but that's the case for me. What
That's
about
Interesting.
you, Mr.
interesting.
Kure?
You, Michael. Mm.
That's the thing. I literally can't think of anything right now.
Wow, you okay? You're
Come
the
Literally,
on,
like
kind of
Mr.
guy
Mike.
that
honestly,
could
and
you they
Oh,
literally.
could
that
they
is
could
so
they
nice.
could so basically they could drop you in a deserted island as Aisha said, and you wouldn't be like anything like I'm sure
Yeah,
please
Exactly, you'll be
yeah.
fine.
Like
Nothing
to
I
be
don't need
honest,
to.
like
food.
hires would be family, and I know it's not like included in this kind of scenario. But
Yeah,
you
it's
could
not.
drop me in an island, and I would be like, wow, this is awesome. Like it would be so. I'm freaking serious. That would be like
Awesome.
so dope. I'm serious. That would be
Oh
dope.
well, if I was there with you,
So
I think
dope.
I would see. It would be awesome for me too.
Yo, would hunt, would freaking hunt, bro.
I
Ah,
want
we
food,
would
but I don't
hunt
want to
for
hunt.
food.
What? Huh. No, 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 no.
Ah, that would be nice. So three
Oh
of us
God.
on an island with Aisha.
I'm not with you, no, please. I beg. I'm not with you.
Uh,
Join us. We'll
that would
send
be
you
a
out.
bit
You'll be the
weird,
Ah.
low
hunter.
key.
Hmm.
Ah, we're
I don't know,
gonna
it will be
shift
like a
away from
Mr.
that
Beast game.
thought.
But continue. Yeah.
What was it that Michael said about having your last card, and what would you do with it? What if it came to that scenario, like you really can't afford
Ooh.
this supposed soft life? We don't even know what Michael's soft life is, that you can't restrict it. But we come to the point you're broke, buying things willy-nilly.
Yeah.
How would you go about, how do we cope? Would you, for the most obvious straightforward thing is, oh, you just kind of budget very strictly every penny that comes into your account, you make sure it's going here and going here, and you're very well. Or do you just do you just close your eyes
Burn it
and
down.
vibes, just swipe the
Bro,
card, man, just
like
Aisha
it
wants, you
gets
want
to a
food,
level,
just
bro, it gets to a level when you
In this
realize that the
country,
money
exactly, it gets
left.
to a point. How much do you want to
Yeah.
budget? How much do you have? So sometimes that it's better to just spend
Exactly.
your money
You are like,
on nice things in
yeah,
the
you are like,
moment
just
and
burn
just be
it down,
okay.
burn it down.
You
Thank you,
you're
Aisha.
saving money and saving money and saving money to buy, what do I want to say? Let's say to buy a phone. And you're saving
yeah.
and saving, and then by the time you get the money for the phone, the money has gone up times two. What do you want to do? Where do you want to start from? You just go and buy that shower wrapper
Samo,
and be okay, or you
you
go and buy that dress and be fine, or go to some park and just go and you
Oh
know
God.
have fun and be okay because what is it? Ah, man. Mm,
Aisha, you remind me of a poem.
mm,
A
mm,
poem.
It,
mm.
it says, yeah, exactly. Should I
You
recite?
should. I'd love to hear this poem.
Yeah,
Go on.
please.
Okay. Samu kuɗinka kawai ka kashe, ka bari su kashe maka. That's like deeply poetic if you listen to it
That's
too.
valid. Yes, I agree with him. 'Cause please, just come on.
That is valid,
You
Loki.
can only
That
save
is,
to buy small things. You cannot save to buy major, unless you're saving millions at a time.
uh,
You cannot save small 2,000 naira to buy one car.
hmm.
So just be all right.
All the
Oh
motivational
goodness.
financial motivators of the internet are currently crying listening to this. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
stop gaming.
Aspire to perspire, please. Mm.
uh, wow. You can take Aisha's take our advice with a grain of salt. We're not the ones that say you want to spend all your money, and you tell, ah, it's
Exactly.
Aisha
This
that
is
says
not
she
financial
spend all your
advice,
money, and
so
I'm broke.
please.
It's
This is
not
not
financial
financial
advice.
advice at all.
Nah.
Disclaimer, big red button disclaimer,
As
not
in that
financial
disclaimer, I love that
advice.
disclaimer.
That
Owners
disclaimer
backed at
should be
owners
the
risk
should be the
aviating
heading
badly
of
talk.
this, should be the topic, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
disclaimer, this is
not
not financial
not financial
advice.
advice.
Hmm.
Oh, all right, guys, let's play a little game. This has become
Okay.
a recurring segment on all the podcasts where we just play a random game,
But
and this
Aisha
game.
doesn't know
Oh yeah, Aisha doesn't know. I don't think we've. I
because
No,
she
she
hasn't
okay.
knows.
been
Aisha has
around.
played the game before. What are you talking about? I should know,
Yeah, but
please.
that was that was
Go
that was
on.
the whole episode was the game. You haven't been on an
Oh
episode where
no,
we
but
made
I also listened to
sentence.
this idea episode and I figured from there, so please go on.
Okay then. Well, this week's game is Would You Rather? But of course, we're talking about soft life, so it's gonna be broke edition. I'm gonna read out a scenario to you guys. Well, I guess I'll also be answering, and there's no in betweens. It's either yes or no. Well, yes or no, like
Okay.
either or. So we're gonna
Mm.
go through all the scenarios. First, this is the commute, the transportation category. Would you rather take a packed keke napep, a
Hmm.
tricycle for those of us who prefer that, under the sun, the whatever means of transportation you take, but it's you be under the sun, that type of thing, and you have to take it for 45 minutes every day at the very least, or spend 50% of your entire monthly salary on getting Ubers or drops or whatever.
Kicking up pep. But I think it depends on where you are staying, yeah. But I would go for kicking up pep.
Hmm.
Why would it depend on
But
45
where
that's
to
you're
why I
a
said it
staying?
minute.
depends on where. Depends on where you are
Hmm.
staying. Like for I'm not uh,
Like, it doesn't have to
50%,
be
bro.
keke napep. It doesn't have to be tricycle specifically. Just whatever means of transport is available
Okay.
to you. But like the public kind, where it's packed, but like there's sun everywhere. There's no nothing, and you're just spending 45 minutes in that keke or taxi that's
So what
packed to the
percentage am I
brim.
spending, using
That's
the
Half
the
of
thing. He said
public transport?
50%.
oh,
Imagine
fifty
your
percent is the
No.
70K
salary.
Alawi.
Not that the 50% is for Uber. In that
How
sun
much
under
are
the
you
sun, whatever
spending?
Oh,
percentage.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's
true.
definitely
Aisha,
it's
that's
definitely
smart.
not 50%.
That's
Okay, so
smart.
what?
I
Whatever
Because I
didn't
the
even
mean,
think
most
if
about
you're
the
that.
being
most
honest,
reasonable
let me tell you
amount,
something.
the most
Yeah.
If we
reasonable
are
you
being
can pick.
honest, let's even go without 77K, the Alawi whatever. Let's say let's
Mhm.
example, we're spending
I love
fifty
the way
percent
you
on the
call
Uber.
Alawi whatever. That's nice.
We spend
Says a lot.
50% on Ubers. The difference between that and what we spend standing under the sun is not that much. Say 40%
So you're willing to pay for the
Wait,
on
did you
standing
say
convenience,
under the
standing
the
sun.
under
com-
the sun? Did you say standing under the sun
I'm
or being
just
in a transport that's stressful?
you get
Are you
the
asking me
gist.
or are you asking
All
Aisha?
join.
No, I was asking you.
Me.
Like, I wanted to know if I got the
No,
scenario
it's
correctly.
Oh no
both.
no no
Like, you're
no.
going
It's
under
the
the
same thing.
sun, you're waiting, you're
Yeah, you're
getting the cake,
waiting,
and
all
and you
that.
enter.
Mhm.
You're entering
The
a packed
difference
Okay.
is
one.
not all okay. Wait, Uber's like very expensive.
Bro, it doesn't even
Oh,
matter how
another
expensive
thing.
they are. The point is, it's taking up all of your salary. Well, half of your salary. um,
Nah,
but
there'll
I
be a
guess you're
mix.
paying.
I
You're
can't do
paying
one
for
or
the
the other.
convenience. Exactly. There's no in
Yeah.
betweens. You only choose one or the other. and that's
Right?
just your life from now on.
Oh
Bro,
my
no, God
wow.
forbid now. No,
I'll
now that
get a
you said
better
it like
job,
that is too
please.
much.
I'll look for a better job. That's my C. I just C. Uh-huh. Because what? How
I
can I live
think
a
the
life?
economy would be a big factor in this because what you can do with the remaining 50% would be crucial
Exactly,
here.
bro. Like exactly.
Mm,
That's why I use like the
Mm.
77K for instance, using half of it. Bro, what about your feeding? What about other stuff? That's if that's the only
yeah,
thing you are depending on. So yeah.
yeah, definitely. Okay, so the next category is Aisha's favorite thing, food.
Mm.
So
Let's go.
would you rather eat
Mm.
Indomie and Indomie? Like I don't know how many of you cook Indomie. Like just like I did it recently. Like I've been doing it recently. Just open the Indomie, put it in the water, put in the spices, remove it, and then eat it. That's it's no eggs, no veggies, no nothing, and that's gonna be your dinner every single night. Well, for a
Mhm.
year, that's your
Okay.
dinner every for a year, or you have to cook a full 3 course meal from scratch every single day. You can't order from anywhere.
Come on,
What's the
let's in
hell
an
kind of
Indomie
rubbish
way,
is this?
so exactly, but more like without even thinking too much. 3 course meal,
No,
bro, from scratch.
you
Bro.
get, but and then for
Ah,
me,
bro.
it's particularly upsetting because I don't like Indomie. So I
Wow.
only have one option.
Interesting.
I
To
don't,
cook
I
three.
don't
Omo, I go dey come your house with that.
like I can eat Indomie occasionally, but it's not.
Every
I
single
don't
night
like
for a
Indomie that much.
year.
Actually,
My
No,
it
God.
gets to a point that, bro, you
Me
don't
for
you
me,
won't
I
even
think
eat Indomie
honestly,
again.
there are times
Yeah.
either like you have the fact that you have to cook the meal is the problem. If I can, I don't know, maybe decide
Exactly.
one day I'm not going to eat dinner today, but oh my God, eat like I tried to cook one normal course meal and I was like, damn, I'm tired. I'm
And just
tired,
imagine you
bro.
just came back from work.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
nah,
That's
man.
basically like if your work was, you're basically still working, like you're working overtime.
Exactly.
That's true.
Literally. Literally. Nah.
Oh my God, nah,
I'll,
nah, nah,
I'll
nah.
go
For
back.
me, it's Indomie all day. I wouldn't mind the Indomie, honestly.
Oh, my, this no.
So we don't know about Aisha though. Aisha is still, Aisha is still
No, I
battling
refuse
with
to
the idea
choose.
of eating Indomie.
I refuse to.
You're pleading the fifth.
I plead the
So
fifth.
next one, we're gonna do a little bit more cash. This is just as casual flexing. This is just for flexing on people. Would you rather
Okay.
have the
Oh,
latest whatever iPhone, whatever phone, whatever I don't know, iPhone 17, is it 18? Abi whatever they're on, Abi Pixel, whatever or Samsung, whatever. But on that phone, you have no airtime and no data, or
So
you
what's the
use a
point?
cracked Android. Use a cracked Android, a cracked everything, but you have unlimited free 5G data for life.
oh, I'm going with the cracked unlimited. Oh, oh
Android.
yes,
Because
I'll go
what?
with that.
This
What
was
Because
do I
bro,
actually
do?
this
what would
was
I be
this was
doing
both.
selfie and keeping in my phone for? What would I be doing videos with
Like,
my iPhone and keeping in my phone?
I
You all need
think
to
you guys
see it.
have been off. You guys have been off of using a bad phone for a long time. But for me, when I thought of this question, I immediately was thinking, oh,
Yeah.
free data. But then I was like, wait a minute. Like, how often
you?
Okay, like
whatever
a
Wait
you
a
do
minute.
lagging
on your
phone, but
phone,
you said 5G
whatever,
now.
yeah, 5G for
Thank you.
data, not the
Wait, are
phone
you?
is 5G. Like, the phone is
Ah,
like
bro, no,
just,
they bring those
it's,
kind of limitation. I feel you are doing things now. You're not
Wait.
supposed to.
You said the data
well,
is
What kind of?
unlimited and it's also
yeah, the data
5G
But
is
what
and
he's
there's
trying
yeah,
to
airtime
say
and
now
everything.
is,
So what's the issue?
is it
the
is
cracked
it phones that are
Android.
not
Think
compatible?
think of this cracked Android. Okay, okay, you guys have not seen my old Samsung, have you? Half of the
I
screen
know
is
I'm
not
getting what you
working,
are saying
I know
a
that
bit
one.
though.
I
and then
remember
when you're
that one.
touching one part of the screen, the other top part of the screen is touching. When you want to chat with
You know, I'd
somebody,
Eh,
it's
rather just
like,
just
have the
tell
phone
us
oh
that
my
see
can
God,
see
screen we want
everything.
so.
wahala dey.
Wait, so you rather just have the phone that you're not doing anything with, you're just, looking at it
No, I just
vacantly.
said it was a difficult decision to think about, but ultimately, as I've mentioned previously, data data is life, as Airtel likes to say.
That's
Data is
all.
data is life.
Well,
So
data is
yeah,
important for.
yeah, data is very important. I don't think I could
Ooh,
exist. I
I've
would
got one, Abdulaziz.
wait before you let me add my
Mm-hmm.
final thing
Yeah.
to this. The main thing for
Okay.
my
Mm-hmm.
phones is using a camera, and in that case, I would just buy an external camera and just be using that for stuff.
What?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So what was your one, Mr. Kure?
Wait, using a camera. I'm sorry. Then you are now like now put it back into the phone, the picture, or how are you going to post it? I think it's not about posting. It's about you
Ah,
just being with your
have
camera
you've
looking at your
literally seen
pictures.
my gallery, and you've been one of the
Yeah.
people that have been like, you should be posting more, blah blah blah.
Actually,
I'm like,
actually, that's weird.
that type of
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
So
I
they're
forgot. I
already
forgot
involved.
it was you. Forgot it was you.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was your thing?
But yeah. So like so spending 50% of your total salary on buying bottled water, like for a month, or 30% and buying pure water.
Wait, come again.
So let's say you have 100K, yeah, and
No,
you
you have to say the whole thing again.
which would
I
you
didn't
rather?
catch you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, like that's what I want to bring. Like just
Oh,
this
okay,
game,
okay.
which one
Mm-hmm.
would you choose? No in
Yeah,
between.
yeah,
So spending 50% of your whole salary on, let's say
yeah,
it covers for bottled water for a
yeah,
month,
yeah, yeah.
or 30% of your salary to cover for pure water for a month.
I'm a pure water. I'm already a pure water merchant. Or maybe it's Aisha is asking this question. Aisha, maybe she's one that she doesn't take pure water.
I
She
think
only
it's
takes bottled
Aisha.
water.
Aisha, which would you choose in it?
Calm down. No, my own, it was an experience that put me in that position. And
Yeah,
I was like,
well,
okay, I'm not
fair.
going
Okay.
back because it was
The
bad.
water wanted, you give me diarrhea.
So yeah, I'll take the bottle. It wasn't even diarrhea. I
Oh,
was just vomiting. Diarrhea. It was
Oh
oof.
nah, nah.
no.
I
Sorry.
don't know. Whatever the case, it was
Sorry.
the whole thing. Anyways, and it's like, not going back there. So I'll do the bottled water thing because if truly there's some kind of poisoning, you don't know what kind of, you know, sachet, sachet pure water you're taking, and then
Uh,
whatever it is you're going to go and use to treat yourself in the hospital for whatever disease you get,
would be more than that.
will be more than 50% of your salary gathered over a year. So just, your health is important. I'll take
I love the way you're saying
the
this.
bottled
Huh.
water, please.
All right.
Well, moving on, we're gonna have to go through this really quickly. Now, would you rather wear a pristine, expensive outfit, but there's holes in your socks or your underwear that only
Okay,
you
okay, okay,
know
okay,
about? Or
okay.
you look homeless on the outside, but you have a bank account with 10 million buckaroonies. Naira.
Homeless,
Oh,
please.
this is
I will look
crazy.
homeless. I will look homeless. I
Wait,
don't mind. Wait,
Aisha, do
wait,
you know
wait, wait, wait.
the definition
How
of looking
how bad is
homeless?
homeless? How bad is homeless?
Exactly.
How bad is
When I said homeless, what came to your mind? Because when I said homeless, I just thought of some, even if it's the American homeless, I be the Nigerian homeless.
homes?
They all look the same kind of
Mad people type of
There's a
homeless?
difference. So yeah, there's a
No,
difference with
you can be
Nigerian
homeless, but
homeless.
then there's homeless and then there's mad people homeless because there's mad people on the street that don't have homes. And it's like,
Yeah, you gotta
you
be
know,
specific,
random
kind
people that don't have
of the
homes.
dressing. Is it like
So I don't have to look like a
rags?
mad person now. Exactly. And I have to like, look like I've not had my bath for 30 days. Is that it?
Yes. Yes, that
Oh
is
my God,
it.
that's nasty.
That's very
That's
nasty.
actually nasty, but I don't even know because both of them are uncomfortable. Like, you know that feeling when your
Wait,
trousers just tore
okay, wait, wait,
and
wait, 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 let me ask the question.
okay.
The former option that has holes in your
Uh-huh.
socks and underwear, do I also
Mm-hmm.
have money in my bank account? Or is the
You,
hole
you
just a
you
problem?
are. I don't know how rich you are, Aisha, but you are as you are right now.
Ah, No,
Aisha tossing her.
no, because you have no idea. Oh my goodness. I'll take the bank. I'll take the fat bank accounts. You know,
Okay.
I think. That's. Oh yeah. I think.
Fortunately, I would also take the. I would
It's
take the. I genuinely would take like. Oh, I wouldn't think too much about it. I'll take the bank account, and I was like, oh, I look homeless.
Because
Okay.
I
and look
mean,
Who?
homeless.
In the first place, money is
it's
important.
not
Wait,
You know.
forever. Is it
aren't we
forever?
saying that you can't change the homeless look? I mean, you can change the homeless look.
For the
Is
You
it
rest
not
of my
like that
life,
kind
I'll
of
be seen
Nigerian
as
film?
homeless.
If you can change it, then there's no point.
Exactly.
You're
So it's
living
like all
like
those
that for what?
American films that they will
But
give you
then
plenty
you won't
money
really
and
enjoy the money if that's the case, because everywhere you go,
that's the
people will not
essence.
believe the money you have is your money. They, at the airport, they're going to,
Or
come
legit
outside, come outside,
to feel
and
like
Omo, it's
juju.
true. Oh,
you can't really,
that's a new point that you brought.
If you even
I
catch
mean,
yourself
nobody's gonna
outside.
be, just believe you stole the money. Nobody's going to want to sell you anything. You enter a mall and you want to buy something that's $500 jewelry, for example, and then they're like, okay, how can you afford this? What, you know? Hmm.
That's a funny
Okay.
scenario. Like I pictured it in my head. That was crazy.
Mhm. It's,
Oh, I don't know what to choose. Right? I'm going to leave that.
I said these are hard
Wow,
choices. These are hard
these
choices.
are hard
I'm telling
choices.
you, because
Okay,
there's a
so
discomfort
let
that
me let me
comes
let
when
me
you're
give you
wearing
an
something that
easier
is
one,
so.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's. I had one of my underwear toward the other day, and I was wearing. I
Oh
Bro,
was
my
like,
goodness.
what's
Please
happening
don't
bro,
here?
cut off this part,
Until
please.
bro, exactly. Like, like, like people would feel it, but you know that you're not, like, you don't feel comfortable. You just feel
And
you
you
want to
start to
go
think
home. I
of
want
all
to
the ways
live
that
here. I
thing
want
could
to
go wrong.
vanish.
What if something happens?
Exactly.
What
yeah.
And
if?
your
What
normal
if? What
clothes
if?
now tears or gives way or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's crazy. Oh,
Okay, very, very crazy. Here's an easier one for you all. It's still food related.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you has gone on a date in the past 1 year?
what?
Let me
How
count.
many of us have been on a date in the past 1 year?
A
Not
date could be
me.
with anybody,
Wait, what
really.
kind of date?
Yeah,
Date with
with
family, I
anybody,
be
like with anybody, like just one other person.
one wait, so
One
like
other
with
person.
family. If you see like a one person, that means like a romantic kind of thing now. Are you saying
Could
like
be with your
probably me going
sibling.
with
You
my
cannot go
family
on a
to
date
go
Could
with
be
your
with your
eat
friend.
guy.
with my with a friend guy or a lady? What are we talking about?
Anyone.
How
It could
many
even be
times you
with your
don't come out
sister
with your guys?
or
Abdulaziz?
your
How many
brother.
times you come
Oh,
out with
mommy,
your guy?
I know, get guys like that too.
So exactly, it seems awkward
Oh, wait, let
sometimes.
me just ask the question before we. You're going on a
Okay.
Okay,
date
okay.
Mm-hmm.
with your dream romantic partner,
Oh.
but you
Oh,
can only
okay.
afford to buy them pure water and one gala. Or you're gonna go
Okay.
on a date with a person who annoys you to death, but they would pay for an unlimited shopping spree and a five-star dinner.
Like they'll pay for my own.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, well, no problem now. Let's go. Let's annoy me. Annoy me. No problem. I'll take it with 10 pairs of new shoes.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, you even said unlimited.
Yeah,
What am I even saying? I'm even thinking small
I
self.
think I would tolerate the annoying person too for the
Bro, I'll
while.
Oh
freaking
my god.
Yeah.
tolerate you, eh? Even though you are
As long
SpongeBob
as
laughing in my ear
your
247.
gala.
Aisha,
Oh,
no offense,
SpongeBob is the
Aisha,
next.
but I find it really hard to imagine you tolerating someone who's annoying you to death.
Yeah, I don't think Aisha would be able to.
Okay, 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 okay. I've been caught. Okay.
But I feel
But
it
like,
depends, yeah? Like a higher price would encourage you. You would want to suffer
Yeah.
for the price ahead.
My God, you sit
well,
down
I,
through
well,
dinner,
yeah.
the whole, oh my God, a whole
Do
day of
you,
Yo,
just
you said
annoying. I feel
unlimited
like,
though. Niti wine. Omo, annoy me. PlayStation. New Mac. Annoy me. Let's
new
go.
A7S Mac, whatever is latest at the
Bro,
time.
bro, it's freaking funny. Bro, annoy me 50 times. What are you doing? Did you just bring a camera into this?
Okay, now our dates out of the question. When's the last time you went on to a wedding?
Oh, okay. Last year.
Wedding.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, last
Yeah,
year.
definitely.
I
So
Okay.
think
would you
probably
rather
let's say three
attend
months ago, something like that.
would you rather attend a high class wedding, like high class wedding, in a stunning,
Mm-hmm.
expensive outfit, but you're not allowed to eat anything, drink, eat whatever, not even water, for the entire. Let's say
Mm.
it's a 6 hour event, that kind of event that starts in the afternoon and then you're not finishing till midnight or something.
Can I carry my
Okay.
food?
You cannot do anything. You're banned.
I.
Or let's hear the option now. Or you
Okay.
show up in your NYSC khaki uniform with jungle
Ew.
boots and everything. But you get the VIP
Uh-huh.
treatment, water, food,
Bro, I'm freaking
takeaway,
going with my
What
whatever.
is
NYSC outfit.
VIP?
I love my
What is
NYSC
VIP?
outfit, by the
God
way.
I don't
forbid.
know, bro. Just
Anani.
whatever.
What? VIP on top
Bro,
food?
I'm freaking.
I'll fast that day.
See,
In Diamond, I'll fast that day. Let me tell you something.
you would
Now, wear my
fast? I
big
hear
blue
you would
carrier and
fast.
go. I'll fast
Wow.
now. So, what is 6 hours that I
Wow.
cannot
This is
fast?
like
I'll fast.
Abdulaziz. I would want
Mhm.
to know. Abdulaziz, I would love to know like your own point of view. But for me, bro, I'm freaking going my NYSC outfit.
Just
Nah,
Waiting
because of
posh
food?
outfit want do me
Tell
for
me that
person
because
wedding.
of food? What is
So
food?
you just go there for a
I'll be
six
fine.
hour,
High
six
class,
brother
hours,
high class
Abish.
people,
Aisha.
you can meet important people. You can pitch. Okay, that's the wedding, but you can meet important
Wow.
people,
So
people that want to do pitching
important
ideas
people.
and stuff.
So I can't pitch people idea while wearing my NYSC outfit. I'm freaking
They wouldn't
serving my
take you as
country.
Is it
seriously.
in
It's
that
not like
in
I'm
that wedding
stealing.
where you are eating mama put? You want to compare it to high class
Oh
wedding that
my
they are
god.
having in one island somewhere where you've dressed up very, very nicely too? Please, let's even be guided. Okay. You they are looking
Aisha's
for
point
somebody that
has
wait,
Aisha's
this
point is making me
I'm
sway a little
listening. I'm
bit
listening.
because initially I was gonna be like, no, no thought I was gonna wear NYC khaki because it's a long event and I hate long events, and the only
And
thing that would
Aisha
give
is
me
now bringing
solace
some
is
other
maybe
part.
eating.
Aisha don't the enter business aspect.
And now that I'm bringing
no,
business
no,
aspects, I'm
because
like, oh, more it's true.
you, Michael, now that you want somebody to sponsor you for somebody that annoys you or whatever, you think it's in that place you wear your khaki, you meet that person? Is it not in the 6 hour high class whatever event you meet the person that's gonna just annoy you and spend all their money ahead? Hey, Michael, you have to be thinking
But
about
I
these
still
things. Think
feel,
it through, please. You
yeah,
can't.
yeah, I still
Mm,
agree in the aspect of you dressing, so awesome and them knowing that you are someone that they can trust if you can pull up that way. But I feel also wearing your
Abba,
NYSC
you're
outfit
looking
is something that
for
would
a job
wait
in
now,
some
wait now.
LLNG, for example. You meet important people there that will call your name in places because of food.
Just
Food drags
because
me
you
out.
wore the clothes. Okay, let me even paint a more. Let me go with your plan here, dressing awesome. I still
Mm-hmm.
feel at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, if you don't still have those qualities, it's not just about your dress. You all will start talking. And if you don't still have the content
Eh?
that would make you to still get the job, it doesn't
I
still
thought
matter
okay,
just
maybe
because you
you're talking
dressed
about
awesome.
yourself now because me, I know
No, now you
myself.
are okay. For instance, you didn't even specify like what you understand. Like I'm playing in the world. You didn't specify that. Okay, this we just said the wedding, high class wedding. We didn't say that. Okay, oh, these people that are here are okay done with this
High
kind of high
class
class
wedding or
people.
anything.
It wasn't
Aisha has
mentioned.
already imagined the high class people are
Aisha
gonna
don't
they're
already
gonna
get
give
her
her
prospects for the wedding.
business.
Maybe
Like Aisha, is that what you go to weddings for? Because now I'm starting to
did you
starting
hear
to
him
think
and the
somewhere
and the
about your
example?
wedding.
Which is not even
Oh my
pissing me off. Which
god.
me, I is NYC Kaki wedding I used to attend. So what are you talking about?
Wait, so Aisha, I've not seen you in your
Wow.
NYC khaki. I wonder what you look like.
Nah.
That's why she's saying it's like it's oversized to her.
You don't
Mine is
see my khaki?
oversized. Bro, mine is I think it would be straight up ugly. Like everything is not
Oh, mine
oversized,
is
but I'm
cool though.
just so lean and then the shirt is a weird size. Like it looks like a large size, but it's a crop top. Why is it a crop top? Because the things
I'm sorry. I
What is
would
a
have
crop
to
top?
apologize. I have 6% left and it would die any moment.
I mean, yeah, don't worry
So
about that.
yeah, just in case. Okay.
We're
But
about
um
to
crop
be
top,
done.
damn.
yeah, man, it's really small, but anyways, Aisha is going to wear her fancy clothes and fast for the day. Michael is not gonna fast. He's in fact gonna go
I'm
and enjoy
wearing my
himself.
khaki, bro. I know that if I
I
need the job, I can still get it with my
because of
khaki.
food. Oh,
I was going to
even
go for
even even
food.
me, I like food. It's not that serious. Oh,
I was gonna go for food. Me, I didn't even like food that much, but now that Aisha said that thing, I'm like,
mm.
actually, maybe.
Like yeah, since you miss
One man
Silicon Valley people,
survived.
fa. Okay.
Silicon Valley. I don't
Oh,
need them.
Silicon
Oh.
Okay.
Valley.
In my khaki,
Anywho,
they will still meet me.
anywho. Uh,
Anywho,
we're gonna have to round up now. We've been talking for quite a while.
yeah.
But let us do the final round table. Everybody has to say one thing. If you could give one piece of
Mm.
advice to someone right now, they're on their phone, they're scrolling through social media, and they're seeing all their friends doing all those things, and they're feeling broke, they're feeling behind. What would be your advice for them? Only one. Oh. Let's start in
Mm.
alphabetical order.
Okay, let
Oh
me go.
no. Okay, no, no, no. Reverse
Oh, sorry,
alphabetical.
it's you.
Wait, is that me?
Okay, wait,
Oh
wait.
my
Let me just go.
goodness.
Let me just start.
Yeah, yeah.
Um. Okay. So my own advice for you is: have you watched The Flash? The Flash, the DC version, the series, and in that show, if you've watched it, you know that there's a lot of things to do with timelines, and if you go and mess something up, another thing will happen, blah blah blah. So basically, my advice for you is just make sure you find your own. Know that you're in your own timeline. They've gotten their own today. Maybe yours is tomorrow. Maybe it's next tomorrow, or maybe it's never. But you should be happy with
Hmm.
that. Maybe you might
Interesting.
die tomorrow and it wouldn't even matter anyways. But you might
Right.
be going
You
to
know.
paradise and then you get your own there. Who knows? But the point is just know
Mm.
that you have your own timeline and don't beat yourself up too much. It's human, almost human to feel a bit so and so when you see someone, but don't stay there. Find like just come out as immediately as you can. Don't drag yourself down for it. So yeah, find your own timeline.
Okay,
Cool.
so for me, I would say
My battery is going to die.
live, calm down,
Okay,
live and let live. So
live and what?
let's live.
Oh
Do
yeah,
you
okay.
let other people do them? It's okay to want what other people do what you do through the right means. So if you want what somebody else wants, try to work towards it. From a decent point of view. Yeah. Don't be too envious. In fact, don't be envious at all. You know what they have. You don't know what they have done to get that. Mhm.
Stick to
And
me
you might not want to
directly.
do what they have done to get that. So just
Don't go through the corners.
live and let live. Just do you. Let people do them, and work hard for the things that you want, and just take it easy on
Word.
yourself. It's not that. It's not. It's really not that serious in the end. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Word. All right, Michael.
Yeah, so I would also take a page from Aisha's book and say, when you see people like that and what they have achieved, you think to yourself, are you willing to like take that same path? Because nothing good actually comes easy. That's for people that do it legitly, assuming that person did it
Mhm.
legitly. So you check yourself, can you pay the price also? If you can, then you just know it's a matter of time. It's no
Yeah.
longer something
Mm.
that, oh, would it happen or won't it happen? It's going to happen, but are you willing to pay that price? Wake up early, do some sacrifices, save more, you know, stuff like that. Then if you are willing to, then yeah, by all means, just know that it's time and your time will come.
Your time will come. Word,
All
word.
right.
So, at the end of the day, we all want the soft life, but sometimes the hard truth is that comfort costs. It costs money, It costs hard
You know,
work.
I
It
thought
costs
you
a
were
lot
gonna
of
say
things.
it, but sometimes the hard life chooses us.
Okay, that's better. So, we know we all want the soft life, but sometimes the hard life
Sometimes the hard life
chooses
chooses us.
us.
Exactly. Like, what?
Uh,
Okay.
but anyways,
Mm.
don't let the internet rush your timeline. Drink your water, mind your business,
Mm.
and buy
Stay
what you
hydrated.
can afford.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Heavy on that.
anyways, thank you everybody for listening. Be sure to subscribe, comment your thoughts on everything that we've discussed. Give a like, make
Yes,
sure you
please.
like it a million times.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you next week. Hopefully, Aisha does no longer has any technical issues and she's back again next
Yeah,
week.
hopefully, guys, pray for me, please. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Kure,
Okay.
whose phone has died, and thank you, Aisha,
Yeah.
as well. See
You're
you guys next
welcome.
week.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.